Well, Professor.
Yes, sir.
You got to try something new today.
Yes.
I got sent this, it's Parker Mountain Machine dual port compensator for a Walther PDP. The polymer one's out already. They're making a steel frame now. I've got one of those in the way also. But let's talk about this bad boy. To build this, it's a little bit complicated where you have a 5-inch gun and a 4-inch slide. So you end up buying two guns to kind of put them together, or on the interwebs, Glock does sell just a strip slide. They're a little bit tough to find. Oh, I'm sorry, Walther does. Yes, sells strip slides. They're a little bit tough to find. But anyway, I would recommend probably that over buying two guns. But what this is a 4-inch slide with an inch of compensator. Ends up just the same profile as a regular 5-inch gun, which is kind of cool. So let's talk about this bad boy.
I have shot the regular Walther hundreds of thousand rounds.
Yes.
So I know what it feels like, how much it recoils, how it tracks, or how it shoots in general. And when I first shot a few rounds at this, the first impression was, whoa, why is this so easy?
Yes.
Yes, because as you know, if you're shooting plastic gun, generally saying, you gotta grip pretty hard. It can be kind of physical when you shoot, but this bad boy didn't feel like any work. It felt like the compensator works for me. It's just like, hiring somebody to do my own chore. So all I had to do is just pull the trigger. That was pretty much the work I had to do when I shot. And one thing about it is I've shot ported guns quite a bit, the regular 9mm ones. And some of them didn't really feel like they cycle reliably. Maybe it's the recoil spring, or sometimes the ammo is not strong enough. But I feel like this gun, shooting different type of ammo, like PMC 124s or other ammos, it just felt like they're cycling pretty reliable. So to me, it's a very well built, very well tuned with regular factory ammo.
The setup for this, one thing that's a little bit different from everybody else is the compensator itself is threaded on the barrel. So some of the competing products use a set screw to hold it in place. Instead, this works like a muzzle device for an AR-15. So it has shims that you put on to get the time it, because you actually need, see the angle, you actually need this to be lined up so it fits inside the dust cover. So that's the reason for the shims, to time it when you tighten it down to actually make everything line up. It's a little bit more work, and it is permanent. So they make a device you could use to get it off, but for the most part, it's on there. So when you're taking the gun apart to clean it, anything like that, you're not actually pulling the barrel out of the slide. Instead, you're just kind of moving it in between. But the way this is set up, you can't just pull the barrel out the bottom of the slide like you would with a Glock, a factory Walther, whatever else. The main thing I've noticed, like what Kim said with the dual port comp, is it does all the work. So much so, when I'm shooting this, my thought is just don't push into it at all. I mean, do nothing. Just hold the gun neutrally, stare where I want the bullets to go, press the trigger without trying to push down on the gun or help it return. Because, as you saw earlier, you got to shoot it for the first time today. Yeah. If you try to help it or push down, the dot will go low.
I shot progress return drill. We're shooting multiple rounds. First few rounds, my shots, follow-up shots, were going slightly low because by habit, I was trying to work it like a normal gun. But as I noticed, oh, dang, the gun is working for me. Now, let me just do the trigger finger and nothing else.
Yeah.
And the shots go stack on the same spot.
100%. So it's been a lot of fun. I've got maybe 4,000 rounds through at this point. No malfunctions, no issues. So I'm having a lot of fun with it. In 4,000 rounds, I've got a decent idea of how well it shoots. As far as reliability, no issues. It's got a 15-pound ZR Tactical, just the captive guide rod in it also. The last thing that I think is the coolest, maybe the coolest part about this thing, is it fits in just a regular holster. So this is just a holster that's created in mind for a regular 5-inch Walther PDP. Goes in the holster just fine. And with the profile, the way they've done this, with the 4-inch slide and then the compensator on the end, it fits in the exact same holster with no issues. So I like that a bunch because I can just switch back and forth. On this trip, I've got one ported gun, two non-ported guns, and it doesn't matter. They take the same magazines, the same holster, they go on the same rig. So that part I like, that I don't have to have a separate rig setup or anything like that.
Of course, I don't own one. I haven't shot that many rounds, but just by looking at the port design, usually I hate cleaning guns, and a lot of the ported guns, they need cleaning because the lead collects in that holes or whatever. But this one is big poured enough. I don't think the lead will collect fast enough that you have to worry about cleaning.
Bring up a good point. I messaged the guys at Parker because I was curious about shooting coated bullets also or reloads. They said no worries, just send it, which was music to my ears. So jacketed bullets, coated bullets, whatever you want to shoot. Jacketed hollow points, no issues at all. So
All right.
yeah, it's been quite fun. I am having a good time with this gun.